It is often said that men and women in the armed forces, in offering their will and their lives to the line of fire, make the supreme sacrifice. It's a matter of life and death, and soldiers seldom forget it. However, misfortune and fatality aren't always restricted to the battlefield. According to USA Today, more Navy SEALs died in training between 2013 and 2016 than in combat or from combat-related wounds. Those numbers are representative of just how intense and astoundingly dangerous training for SEALs really is. On February 4, 2022, Navy SEAL candidate Kyle Mullen tragically lost his life during the Hell Week segment of SEAL training. He and another candidate were hospitalized within hours after finishing their Basic Underwater Demolition class, or the SEAL BUDS class. This is the first of 3 phases of BUDS training and includes continuous physical conditioning. The 2 soldiers were rushed to nearby medical facilities. While one is reported to be in stable condition, as of the making of this video, Mullen died in a San Diego hospital. Rear Admiral H.W. Howard III, the commander of Naval Special Warfare Command, shared with reporters, "We are extending every form of support we can to the Mullen family and Kyle's BUDS classmates." The circumstances of Mullen's death are still under investigation as of the making of this video. Most recently, in 2016, Seaman James Derek Lovelace died during a BUDS pool training, and according to NBC News, 3 other SEAL candidates died during the 4 training classes prior to Lovelace's. The origins of the Navy SEAL branch of the military stretches back to World War II. When the U.S. was faced with accelerated and unprecedented warfare from new enemies overseas, it found itself in need of something accelerated and unprecedented within its own ranks. According to the Navy SEAL Museum, the first ever training project on record took place in Norfolk, Virginia in 1942, when America was gearing up for an Allied invasion of North Africa in November of that same year. This specific group of soldiers at that time were called the Amphibious Scouts and Raiders. Recruits within this military faction were trained for reconnaissance, prospecting landing beaches, and leading assault forces to the correct beaches covertly and under cover of darkness. Moving forward, the new sect of soldiers would be highly instrumental in missions like D-Day and the invasion of southern France. The maritime tactics, coupled with rigorous boots-on-the-ground stamina, helped forge what is now the platform for all Navy SEAL training and protocol. That intense training has evolved to what is referred to as Hell Week today, as Navy veteran Paul Anderson told CBS.
First phase is simply a gut check. So it's to try and see who has, the strength and the willpower.
It's 5.5 days of pushing yourself to the limit, and for some, beyond their limits. Hell Week means a total of 4 hours of sleep during those 5 days, along with enduring hypothermic waters and, of course, a lot of sand. The website calls the training inherently dangerous. SEALs stands for Sea, Air, and Land Teams, and recruits are prepared to jump out of a helicopter into enemy territory one day and take on an underwater tempest another. It's ferociously demanding and uncompromising work, and candidates have to prove they can make it through those few days to move on to the next phase of training. Only 1 in 5 volunteers makes it through the grueling segment of preparation, producing around 200 to 250 SEALs each year, according to NBC News. While the exact number of deaths throughout the entirety of Navy SEAL training remains undisclosed, applicants looking to join the elite sect of the U.S. military are forewarned of the risks involved. According to the Special Operations Forces report, risks during Hell Week include rhabdomyolysis, or a breakdown of muscle tissue, and swimming-induced pulmonary edema, which happens when blood escapes the vessels in one's lungs and gets in the breathing cavity, causing severe coughing which can be accompanied by spitting up blood. Since 2001, as many as 17 candidates have died while taking on the strenuous obstacles that substantiate Navy SEAL training.